Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hello everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gobind and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live, and thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. I am so excited to be here today. This is our weekly Starseed channeled message. What I do in this reading is I go over the astrology of the week that's coming up, how it's going to be affecting us collectively. And also I do a reading for the week. So I pull 5 cards. We're going to do tarot and, the animal spirit for the week that's going to help guide us through these crazy energies, beautiful energies that are actually happening this week. 3 really major events, all hitting, at once, pretty much, because the energies flow in and out within astrology. So we'll be talking about all of that in a moment. I do want to say hi to everyone that's in the chat. We've got Carmelola, welcome in. Chanel, how's it going? Melanie, hello. Maricela, Dunier, welcome. Rebecca and Lisa, thank you so much for being here. And if you're not in the chat, make sure to say hello in the chat. I also want to welcome all of the new subscribers, because I know we just got a whole bunch of new subscribers. In fact, we actually today hit 4,444 subscribers. So this is kind of a special week. It's really amazing, especially with all the energies that we're going to feel this week in Pisces. It's like an angelic kind of energy, and 4444 is all about the angels and the archangels. So it's kind of significant. I freaking love that this is going on right now. So welcome in. Make sure that you hit the notification bell so you get notified of when I go live. I usually go live, and every once in a while I will upload a video, but that's why the notification bell is important, because most of my videos are live. Welcome in, Alex. Welcome in, Dawn. Nelvin, hello. Good to see you. I know it's so exciting. Divine, right? So cool. So, and thank you. I think, who was it? Maricela said something about the interview with K Moon. I just did that interview with K Moon. So a lot of people did come through K Moon's channel. So welcome here. We have this beautiful community, a very supportive community. So welcome in. And I hope that you have a beautiful experience over here on this channel. Boobarth, welcome. And thank you for being here. So before we dive into the content of this video, I do want to invite you to download my free moon astrology guide if you have not done so yet. It will tell you what your psychic gifts are based off of your moon sign. It's also going to enter you into my email list, which is the best way to stay in contact with this community and to know everything that I offer. I also send out a weekly moon magic report. It goes out every Wednesday morning, Pacific time, 8 a.m. And it tells you what is happening with the moon for the week, what's happening with the major transits, and it gives you the overview so you know what's coming up and you know how to prepare yourself energetically for that information, for those transits. The other thing is I would love to invite you to join our Starseed membership. In the membership, which is only $22 a month, I guide you through in a deeper way, in a more intimate way, through all of the astrological transits, all of the equinoxes and solstices, all of the new and the full moons, the moon portals. So every time the moon or the sun or planets align with the fixed stars and what starseed families are opening the doors for us to connect with them, I guide you through those. I send little rituals. I basically upload videos that you can watch. I upload meditations for all new and full moons and a journaling PDF that you can do to align yourself with the energy of that new and full moon. I also upload or send emails with the information as well. I usually, when there's a big transit, I go through each of the zodiac signs and tell you where it's happening in your chart based off of your sun, moon, Venus, and rising. And there are some pretty big, powerful events coming up this week. We've got a new moon. We've got a Sun-Jupiter conjunction, and we've got Mars and Venus entering Aquarius together exactly at 0 degrees. So I will be making a video for each of those events and diving deep into the energy so you know how to navigate it. I also do every month, I make a video that covers the astrology of the whole month and the energies of the whole month. And so you have sort of an idea of what the theme is for the month and also where the sun will be transiting in your chart and what that means for you. We're in Pisces season now. So this is the last season of the zodiac. This is basically the last month of the year if you follow the astrological zodiac. And it's a big deal because it's a month of completion. It's a time where things are going to reach a culmination, kind of like a full moon effect. And there'll be a lot of spiritual understanding. There'll be a lot of spiritual awakenings. There'll be a lot of comprehending and understanding things at a deeper level. And there's a lot that can come up because the Pisces is what's hidden. So a lot of hidden things are starting to come to light, both for ourselves in our personal lives, but also for the collective as we are seeing. Right? I don't need to mention anything, but everything is coming up, like coming up from the surface, like boiling up from the surface. And so we really need to make decisions in our lives as to whether we are going to what direction we're going to go in our lives and what are we gonna create and manifest to help the collective, because the collective is transforming, it's changing. It's like the caterpillar that's becoming the butterfly. You know, a lot of the caterpillar cells are dying and the imaginal cells are waking up. And as the imaginal cells wake up, it starts to change the dynamic of the world. Hello, Mama O. And as the dynamic of the world changes, that is how we evolve and that is how we ascend. And the way that you can help the collective, the earth, is by working on yourself first and foremost, facing your own shadows and understanding there's no need to live in fear. That is the most important thing. If I can give you one message for right now, do not live in fear. Do not be afraid. You must stand your ground and you must be strong. Do not live in fear. I will repeat it. Do not live in fear. Fear is never, ever going to lead you towards freedom. It's going to take you not ever going to move towards evolution. It is by facing your fears that you are able to move forward and evolve and help the world. No fear. No fear. No fear. I have no idea where that came from. But I definitely need some chapstick. Sometimes I go off. Like sometimes I'm just channeling stuff and I'm like, I have no idea where that came from. But somehow it was important. So there it is. But now we are going to dive into the content of this week. So I hope to see you at the Starseed membership. There's also replays of all of our live events. And I forgot to mention, we do have one live event per season minimum. Sometimes we have more than one. Sometimes we have two. And sometimes there are powerful Akashic healing chambers. And the replays are up. So you can go watch the ones that we've already done. Like a full-on healing, sound bath session. Okay. I'm going to switch gears here a little bit. And I'm going to share my screen. And there's a couple of things we got to talk about, right, Shannon? Dude, Shannon and I just got done being on the phone for 3 hours. 3 hours. We hadn't talked in a long time. And we needed it. We really needed it. So what I'm going to do is let me... Okay, give me 1 second. I just want to make sure. Let me know if you can see the chart on your screen. And I'm finding the charts for the specific events that I actually want to share with you guys. And let's just do that. Okay. So there's 3 images that I want to share with you. This is the first one. So if you're new to the channel, again, welcome. And this is what I do every week. We go over the astrology. So you should be able to see the chart on the screen. And there's 3 major things that we're going to talk about collectively today. Yeah, it was awesome. It was very much needed. Happy Monday, Nancy. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Princess Twilight, welcome in. So good to see you guys. Okay. So what is this the chart of? And I'm going to talk in general terms because I'm going to be going over this stuff a lot. Like in the Starseed membership, I'm going to be making a video. Like we're going to have a meditation for this new moon and a PDF to align with it. In the membership, we're also going to have a full-on video about the Sun-Jupiter conjunction and where is that in your chart and how that is affecting you personally and collectively. And I'm also going to make a video about the Mars-Venus entering Aquarius. But in general terms, here's what we're looking at this week. We are looking at a new moon in Pisces. And this new moon, if you can see here, is literally conjunct Jupiter. And then Neptune is right there. That's a lot of Pisces. Like this new moon is probably one of the most beautiful new moons. And right now the moon is dark. It's like going through its dark phase. This new moon is happening on Wednesday. So we're building up to it. So don't feel weird if you feel weird. Because this is a weird dark moon that's leading up to this most magnificent new beginning with the theme of Pisces. Pisces can literally be your dreams coming true. This week literally is holding space for your wildest dreams to come true. And it's like manifestation up the wazoo. If you are not aligned with what you want, you will be manifesting what you do not want. Like this is the 1 week where I would put out maybe a little warning and say, do not think negative thoughts. Do not focus on the negative. Do not focus on fear. Because there's the duality, and you can have the most amazing thing or the scariest thing in your life, right? It's like angels and demons. Like if you focus on what you truly want, if you don't activate negative energies, if you don't give your attention to that which doesn't serve you, it will not take part. It will not seed itself at this time. But we are seeding our dreams here this week, and we will see them come alive. And you are seeding whatever you're focusing on. You are literally planting those seeds, and you can't get away from it. you can't say, oh, this is what I want. But then in reality, you're vibrationally, your frequency, you're vibrating at a frequency that is not what you want. That's going to be not good. It will not come out good. If you're living in an illusion, it's not going to turn out good, because the bubble will pop. The bubble will burst at some point. Are you ready for the bubble to burst? So important that you pay attention to what you're focusing on and what you're putting your attention and your action and everything towards, because this new moon is literally giving you the opportunity to make your dreams a reality, your wildest dreams. Jupiter expands everything. It's co-ruler of Pisces. Neptune is in Pisces at 22 degrees, which is a master quantum number, taking quantum leaps into the unknown, but in a good way, like manifesting beautiful things. The new moon is happening at 12 degrees. And that's on a star called Achernar, which is the river's mouth. It's beautiful. And it's about knowing how to flow, learning how to flow. So that's the biggest thing. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going live at the same exact time. And I'm going to be diving deep into this new moon and going over the Sabian symbols, the Chandra symbols. What does this mean? Even further, examination of the chart, and also the gene key that this new moon is going to be at, and what that means. But just as a little preview, this is an Achernar portal. It is about humble transmissions, grasping unawakened potency, and destined to transform fate and reaching the source. So all of those are big picture themes of what this moon and how this moon is going to be affecting us. But the energy doesn't stop there, because as you notice, when we get towards the end of the week in this chart, so March 5th, which is Saturday, which I think is so amazing that we're going to be meeting in the Moon Goddess training on Saturday, as the sun is making a conjunction, the exact conjunction to Jupiter. This is a massive day of manifestation, and it's also really freaking beautiful that on this day, on Saturday in the Moon Goddess training, we are actually going to be working at the Temple of Dendera. And the Temple of Dendera is the Temple of Hathor. And the Hathors are the magical starseed beings that help us to activate our voice. It's the mother, it's the earth, it's everywhere where Venus feels good. And in Pisces, Venus is exalted. So this is a beautiful energy to have on this day while we're diving into the Temple of Dendera. I can't freaking wait. So what is a Sun-Jupiter day? It's a day of massive manifestation. It's the opportunity to manifest. We call it a Sun-Jupiter day when the sun is doing any major aspect with Jupiter. So sun conjunct Jupiter, sun sextile Jupiter, sun trine Jupiter, sun opposed Jupiter. The most powerful ones are going to be the sun trine Jupiter and obviously the conjunction, because these are merging energies. The dreams. Think about your wildest dreams, and literally, what do you want to manifest into reality? With Pisces, there are no limits. Dream it, and it can become a reality. So a lot of people start businesses, start projects, get things moving on this day. They take the opportunity for the extra push to expand your dreams. And however that shows up for you, however you want to activate this energy, it is magical. This week is literally pure magic. And these Pisces aspects and transits, they don't stop, because what you're going to see is you're going to see the new moon in Pisces with Jupiter and Neptune there. Then you're going to see Sun conjunct Jupiter. Then later on, you're going to see Sun conjunct Neptune. And then later on in April, you're going to see Jupiter conjunct Neptune. So we're literally in this crazy abyss, this quantum space, this spiritual energy where the most magical things can happen. Literally the happy endings of, like fairy tales is the Disney in the Disney movies is literally what you can experience with all of this energy. Now, the shadow aspect of this can be really, really dark in a way. It can be about illusions, living in an illusion, thinking that things are one way and they're not, being really gullible, being deceived, right? And if you're being deceived because you have to listen to your intuition. And this is a major intuitive moment. If you have anything in Pisces, you are probably going to be flying off the planet. If you have any kind of sensitivity, like intuition, emotional sensitivity, psychic sensitivity, this is the time where we're going to feel that. And wherever Pisces is in your chart, you're going to feel this very strongly. And that's why I recommend getting into the Starseed membership, because I'm going to tell you where Pisces is in your chart based off of your most specifically rising sign, but based off of the energies of the sun, moon, Venus, and rising. So super powerful event going on at the end of the week. And then the last one that I wanted to talk about is Mars and Venus entering the sign of Aquarius together. This is a transit that is happening on Sunday, the third big hit. We've been having a lot of big energy, but the last few weeks have been not quiet because we had that powerful, 2 activation. So it hasn't really been quiet, and we just had like that full moon in Leo. But either way, this is a week where you have like 3 really strong energies happening at the same time. So the reason this one is significant is because I don't know if you guys remember back to December. If you have been following me since then or just following astrology, you know that Saturn and Jupiter made a conjunction together on the solstice, the winter solstice of 2020. And they entered 0 degrees of Aquarius together. And this is where they made their conjunction. This is a huge deal that Mars and Venus are finding themselves here again. It's almost like 0 degrees of Aquarius. The 0 degrees represents pure potential. This is pure potential, with Venus being our desires and Mars being how we take action to achieve our desires. Collectively, this is about a new world, a brave new world, a unique new world. It is about loving yourself and desiring your individuality. This is freedom, you guys. This is full on freedom, revolution, all of that stuff. It's a big deal that they're moving into this sign together. This is also about innovation, accepting our differences, higher understanding that it is our uniqueness that really brings us together, not the other way around. The shadow of Aquarius is the shadow that we all have to look the same and do the same thing and be the same, and we all blend in together. And we don't blend because we're the same. We blend because we are unique, and we literally show all of the colors of the rainbow. This is the true light energy of Aquarius, is all of the colors of the rainbow being activated because they make up a whole. And that's why this is such a powerful energy that is showing up this week for us. So again, in the membership, I'm going to tell you where that's happening in your chart. I'm going to upload a whole video about it. So if you want to dive deeper into that, deeper into the Sun conjunct Jupiter, and if you want to align through meditation and journaling to this new moon in Pisces, I highly recommend you join the Starseed membership. You definitely don't want to miss that. So what we're going to do next, welcome Wendy. Thank you for being here. Hello, Lisa. Welcome in. Thank you, everybody. I love the rainbows. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to pull some cards for the week. So this is a collective reading for everyone that's here watching this this video live, or whether you are watching the replay. We're going to pull 5 cards. I'm going to pull an intuition card, overall theme, wisdom from the ancestors, and an animal spirit card to help us understand what we can expect, how we can process this energy, what we're diving into, and how we're going to experience this, and what is the message that our spirit guides, angels, and teachers want to tell us right now for this week. Dawn says, definitely flying off the planet. Me too. See, I'm a Gemini rising, so I have Pisces in my 10th house of career. So, and how I show up in the world. So I feel like I'm flying off the planet because all of this Pisces energy is transiting my 10th house. It's like, I love it. It's perfect. Perfect for me. Oh, Mama Ocean says I'm literally tingling all over. So I'm going to say a quick prayer to clear the cards, and then we'll see what message comes through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and teachers for being here with us this evening. Please clear the energy of the cards as well as my energy so I can be that open channel of wisdom, grace, and these messages to flow through to everyone that's watching this video live and everyone that's watching the replay. And whoever finds their way here, no matter what time, what date into the future you're watching this video, this can have a powerful message for you. So continue watching, and let's see what we can learn from these energies. All right, I'm going to shuffle the cards. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Crystalline says flying. Yep. I love that, Rebecca. Okay, what is our intuition for the week? All right, interesting. I'm going to pull them all and then I'm going to tell you what we get. What is the challenge for this week? What are we being challenged by energetically? What is the overall theme? So far we got 2 sword cards, so you may be a lot in your head this week. Experience a lot of things in your head. What is the overall theme of this week? Jai, all the work you do, you need to be off the planet to get it all done. That's hilarious. I can't wait till this weekend, Moon Goddess training. All right, so overall theme, alrighty then. And this card just flew out, wisdom from the ancestors. You guys are literally not going to believe the cards that are coming out. What is the animal spirit that is going to guide us? 2 of them came out. I love it. Boom. Once they started coming out, they just flew out. Are you guys ready for this? This is insane. Okay, so the first card that we get, the intuition card, just giving us a little bit of like, what's the essence? What are we feeling? What's coming through? What can help us tap into our intuition? And a lot of what is the energy that's kind of going on right now, or what we may be experiencing intuitively. 9 of Swords. So if any of you guys know tarot, you know that the 9 of Swords is literally nightmares. Literally nightmares. You can't make this stuff up. What I see in this is really showing us the shadow of Pisces. The shadow of Pisces is nightmares. It's like everything it's anguish. It's an inability to like calm your mind. It's chaos inside the mind. And this is the shadow of Pisces. Nightmares, because you can have dreams, right? But on the opposite end of the spectrum, it's the nightmares. So right now we are seeing the shadow of Pisces showing up in the world. It's nightmares, it's fear, it's anguish, it's confusion. Whoa is right. The 9 of Swords is the intuition message of the week. We start off kind of with an intense energy. Good evening, Belinda. Thank you so much for being here. All right. What is the challenge for the week? The challenge is the 4 of Swords. Okay, this makes freaking perfect sense, okay? When you are dealing with nightmares, when you are dealing with the shadow of Pisces, which is confusion, an inability to see the truth, being deceived, when you experience this, the hardest thing to do when you feel like you're in chaos and you can't calm the mind is to calm the mind, which is the 4 of Swords. This week, we're supposed to be calming our minds. We're supposed to be grounded in ourselves. We're supposed to be activating the light frequency. I mean, we're not supposed to, but if you want to manifest beautiful things, your dreams come true, this is the week to do it. So if you're stuck in the 9 of Swords energy in your nightmares, you're not going to be grounded enough to receive the freaking magic that is showing up. And remember, this is a collective reading, so this is the whole world. Like, this is crazy what's going on in the world right now. We're having a hard time right now calming ourselves. We're having a hard time finding our grounding. We need to take the time to rest. We need to give ourselves rest time, meditation time, being connected also to the moon. You see the moon right behind her. She's sitting. The other one is holding the moon in her hands as well. But what you want to do is align and connect yourself with, how do I feel? Check in with your feelings, especially if you're a sensitive soul. Don't get trapped in feeling the shadow of what's going on in the world. And Pisces is compassion. I'm not saying don't have compassion. I'm just saying don't get trapped, because if we all go down that rabbit hole, what's going to be left? Someone has to keep the faith. And Pisces is about faith and belief. And what do you believe in? What do you truly believe in about humanity? Can you hold that frequency and not the frequency of chaos and confusion and darkness and the nightmare? Don't live in the nightmare. Wake up. Live the dream of reality. Wake up from the dreaming. Realize that you are dreaming. And if you are the dreamer, then you can dream something else. And that's why we have to stay grounded. This is a week to stay grounded and connected and calm through the chaos. Sit in the eye of the storm. Sit in the eye of the storm. All right. What is the overall theme? You guys are going to laugh. The overall theme, the Tower. No one said that transitioning into the new world was going to be easy. The only way, I know, Shannon, it's insane how much this aligns with everything we've been talking about. No one said it was going to be easy. The biggest magic comes through and shows up and happens in our lives when we let go and surrender. Even when we don't understand, and even when there's confusion, we trust. We trust, right? We trust because we understand the flow of life, expression, experimentation, integration, and transcendence. What do you think is going on here? On Earth, collectively, we're going through the process of integration. That means that we are recognizing what is our purpose here on Earth as a collective. Our purpose as individuals is to live coherently with what we think, what we feel, and what we do. If what you think doesn't match how you feel, it doesn't match your actions that you take, you're living incoherently. The easiest way to live coherently, to check if you're living coherently in your life, is, am I thinking, feeling, and doing they're all aligned, all the same thing? If not, the tower falls. Why? Because you have to come into alignment. And the only way to come into alignment is to face the fear, to face the shadow, to wake up in the nightmare and say, you know what? This is falling apart. And yes, it's scary, but I can be in the eye of the storm while the tower is falling. I can understand this from a higher perspective. I can give my shadows meaning and purpose. I can give the shadow of the collective world meaning and purpose. The world as we know it is crumbling. We don't need people to fall apart. We need people to rise in their strength and in their sovereignty as leaders of the movement, of the new movement. Are you falling apart, or are you a leader? Are you stuck in your shadows, in your patterns, because you're too afraid of what's on the other side? Or are you going to step in your sovereignty and become a leader? and an example for others to follow into the new world. This is a big deal. The Tower card as a collective theme, overall theme, yeah, a lot of people's belief systems are crumbling down. This is what the Leo King calls shattered reality. Shattered reality. Feels like we're living in a nightmare. But to find the clarity, you need to find your grounding. You need to know where you stand. You need to be courageous. You need to stand with your beliefs and not live in fear. The wisdom from the ancestors. It blows my mind that this card came out as the wisdom from the ancestors, but it so matches everything that this Pisces energy. 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. Your wish is my command. Your wish is my command. What are you wishing for? Do you know what you're wishing for? Do you know how you wish? You don't wish by saying something. You wish with your frequency. You wish with your vibrational frequency that you are currently vibrating at. That's your wish. That's what you're wishing. It has to do with what you're thinking. What kind of thoughts. It has to do with what you're feeling. It has to do with what you're creating, what you're manifesting. Are you creating or destroying? That's how you wish. You don't wish by saying, I wish this. No. You can say all you want, but it's your energy, it's your frequency that speaks louder than words. So if you want your wishes to come true, you better know what the hell you're wishing for. Because our spirit guides, angels, and teachers are telling us that our wishes are coming true. Your wish is my command. The universe is this is the magic ball, right? The fairy godmother, Aladdin, the genie. Your wish is my command. But it's not what you are saying and saying that you wish for that is actually the wish coming true. It's your frequency, it's your vibration, and it's your thoughts that are instantly manifesting. So if we collectively live in fear, guess what? We're going to manifest more fear. If we collectively live in our courage and our strength and our sovereignty, we're going to manifest that in the world. What are you wishing for? Check out these animals that came out. The deer and the lion. The deer and the lion. Well, guess what? Lions eat deer. First of all, lions eat deer. But the lion lives in you, and so does the deer. The lion is the courage. The lion is the strength that you need to activate within yourself. The lion is the sovereignty. The deer is the compassion. The deer is the softness. The deer is the feminine. The lion is the masculine. It is about balancing the polarities. It is about balancing these energies within you of creation, of light and dark, yin, yang, masculine, feminine. It is finding the softness within your heart, which represents, the lion. Finding the softness and the love and the compassion and the gentleness for yourself, but standing up like a lion at the same time. Can you balance the polarities? And they feel like one is stronger than the other. They are not. They are not. They are stronger together in balance. And that's what the universe needs of us right now. Is how do you live? How do you activate the inner deer? And how do you activate the inner lion? The both at the same time. Love and strength. Compassion and boundaries. Collectively. Those are some powerful cards I have not seen. I have not felt a reading this strong in a long time. Hello, Anne. Welcome in. This week is a big deal. Overall theme, Tower. I mean, whoa. 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups. These are very opposing energies. It almost feels like you can equally go each direction. But the key is, can you find the balance? Can you find the harmony between the two? Can you love your light and your shadow? Can you love your, the love and the light and the darkness within yourself and stand in your power? Wishes coming true. Dude, that's amazing. I feel really good when I feel the energy of these cards. I always love to focus on the positive because I want to encourage and inspire people to rise up to their power and their sovereignty. So sometimes I will, talk about things that are difficult because it's important to become aware. You're not going to know unless you know. But I also love to inspire people because we need to remember our power. Don't give in to the shadows. Transmute your shadows. Traverse the shadows. Find your inner light. And you will shine your unique light. And that's what the world needs. 33 in the chat right now. Can't make this stuff up. So I want to thank all of you because I mentioned this in the beginning, but some of you came in after I said it, is that the channel has reached 4,444 subscribers this week. Today. Remember also, this is a dark moon and the new moon is on Wednesday. So if you feel a little bit like a hermit right now, that's normal. I feel the heaviness of it. I feel tired. I feel like exhausted. I feel like very comfortable with just laying around and doing nothing. Let yourself do that. Hello, Veronica. So congratulations to the channel. And thank you to all of the new subscribers for literally launching us this week into a quantum numerological portal. 4444, which is the angels, which is Pisces. So it is amazing to be able to be here and show up for you guys. I want to thank you all for being here and for your support. And if you want to get more involved, I highly, highly recommend you download the astrology guide and get on my email list and get on the Starseed membership. Because if anything happens, right, collectively, like so much is changing, you're going to want to have access to the information no matter what. And that's the way to do it. Yeah, thank you, Lisa. Super, super exciting. Thank you all so much. I'll let you guys go because I'm going to be back tomorrow at the same time and we're going to dive deep into this new moon. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have the new moon ceremony in Pisces. So thank you all. If you missed the beginning, definitely watch the replay, and I hope you guys have a beautiful week. And the Moon Magic Report will be coming out on Wednesday. If you're not on my email list, get on my email list. Links are below for everything that I offer if you want to get more involved. And soon, I'm really excited because I'm starting to get questions about the next Moon Goddess training. I love it. We haven't even finished this one, and the other one's already like, wake me up, right? When September ends. Just kidding. But I'm going to be working on the sign up link for the next Moon Goddess training because the momentum is already building. So if you want to join me for the next Moon Goddess training, the tentative date is this June. And as soon as I get that link ready, I'm gonna launch it off into the universe. As a matter of fact, I should probably do that on Saturday. Along with Sun Jupiter. So I will do that this week for all of you guys that want to commit and have your energy in there. I know. And then level 2 is also going to start in June. I got to get that ready, but you have to have done level 1 to do level 2. So those of you guys that are in the Moon Goddess training right now are automatically available to sign up for level 2, and I'll be coming up with that link as well. But I am so excited, you guys. Thank you everyone so much. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Sat Nam.